What's up, guys? How's it going? Cade Moore with More Muscle. Today, I just want to talk to you guys about some dietary changes that you can do to promote health, weight loss, prevent obesity, prevent heart attacks, the biggest killer in America. Um, and so, this is going to help you with heart disease, vascular disease, and it's going to just help perfusion where your blood can move around well. But what you're supposed to do is eat a diet that contains fruits, vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy products, and lim- limited meats, right? So you want to encourage and limit, right? So you want to limit saturated and trans fats such as fried foods and processed foods. So there's two types of fats. There's HDL and there's LDL. LDL is the bad fat, right? HDL is actually really good for you because it gets rid of the LDL. So for example, a good source of HDL would be like avocados, nuts, stuff like that, and that will increase your HDL and lower your LDL, right? So fat is actually very something that you need. The brain needs fat to run on, and if you are gonna go fasting or something like that, it's a great thing to have. You want to have some fat. So fat's not unhealthy. What is unhealthy is the LDL and the trans fats. So trans fats are really unhealthy for you. Another thing is sugars and processed carbohydrates. It's going to actually cause you, it's excess calories and it's going to cause you to gain weight, gain fat, gain water weight, and also you want to not eat a ton of sodium as well. So about 2 to 3 grams per day. So a lot of people when they get heart disease or whatnot, they're eating a lot of canned foods, processed meats, and these things have a ton of salt in them, and we don't realize that they do, right? So you want to get like fresh fruits and vegetables, not do the canned, because the canned has how they preserve like canned vegetables. How they preserve it is salt or sugar sometimes, right? So you want to lower the sodium, and by doing that, you want to get rid of those canned foods, and this will help you for sure. So, anyways, this is what we're supposed to recommend for those that have heart disease, vascular disease, or just care for their health, right? It's pretty simple. So saturated and trans fat, get rid of sugar and processed carbohydrates, lower sodium, and you should be better off, and you should be able to decrease the risk for heart disease. And then consuming lots of healthy fat. So that's the HDL, not the LDL, right? HDL is like avocados, nuts, stuff like that that have healthy fat in them that decrease your LDL. So LDL is the bad fat, remember that. Um, but yeah, I mean, guys, I have to deal with people that do have heart disease, and imagine getting a stent put in your artery because it's just so filled with fat and just junk that's been added up from your diet throughout the years in that vein. So imagine that you having to go get heart surgery or whatnot, and you have to get a stent in because of all that plaque buildup from eating unhealthy, drinking alcohol, tobacco, whatever it might be. All those things play a huge risk. And so if you're 25, 30 years old, it's time to take responsibility for your diet. Start now. It's gonna help you a lot, and it's gonna be able to improve your health, and like you're just gonna be happier. You're not gonna have to spend as much money on healthcare because it is a preventable disease, right? Heart disease is not something you need to get, and a lot of other countries they don't even have heart disease isn't a thing there because they just don't eat the junk food that Americans eat, right? So I mean, heart disease is very preventable, and us as Americans, we have the ability, we have the resources where we can go buy healthy foods. It just takes, it's really easy. It's something simple. When you go to the store, don't buy junk food, buy healthy food. Easiest thing, that's fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, rice, little like healthy meats and stuff. And, obviously not drinking alcohol, not doing tobacco and stuff. Those things will benefit your life a lot, and it will also be good for your bank account. So, anyways, just thought I'd share that with you guys. If you like this stuff, man, I'm gonna become a medical doctor eventually. So, yeah, I mean, this is what I love doing. So, subscribe if you found this interesting. So, thanks.